For Second Avenue merchants, their businesses are their American dream. Marcelo Ronchini came to New York from Argentina as a child with his parents and grandparents. His family always worked in the restaurant industry, but when Ronchini opened Nina's Argentinian Pizzeria 7 years ago, he was the first to own one.
It's basically my grandmother's restaurant in a way. Her name is named after her. So recipes, and basically my grandmother started cooking and everybody was falling in love with her pizza. And we just started making pizza based on her recipes, based on me videotaping her making the pizza. It was definitely a family restaurant in every which way you can define it.
One block up from Nina's on 2nd Avenue near 93rd Street, Tae-shin owns a Subway sandwich shop and Eve's nail salon. He emigrated from South Korea 25 years ago.
Really, I'm working hard for 25 years. I grew up step by step, and then I purchased house, I got the car. When I come here, I just bring the $3,000.
Ronchini and Shin are two immigrant merchants whose dreams are in danger, thanks to this. Construction of the 2nd Avenue subway. Reduced foot traffic due to the noise, dust, and garbage of the construction have caused more than 30 other businesses to close. With 75 years of planning and false starts, the 2nd Avenue subway is long awaited on the east side and promises to alleviate congestion on the overburdened Lexington Avenue line.
Construction began 3 years ago. The project was originally set for completion in 2013, but is now delayed until 2017. Business owners said they expected the construction, but they never imagined it would be this bad.
A lot of times there was jackhammering at 8 o'clock at night, so that would just drive customers away left and right. And a lot of those people never came back. Most recently, I had some shipping containers stacked in front of me, and you couldn't see me from anywhere. And people, longtime customers, thought I was closed. So it was definitely a big effect on business.
The MTA recently announced a Good Neighbor initiative to address merchants' concerns. They said construction of a new subway unfortunately brings with it some impacts on the surrounding area, resulting in crowded sidewalks, barriers, and fencing. MTA Capital Construction will do everything possible to upgrade conditions along the site. MTA says they will replace fencing, paint barriers, fix sidewalks, and reduce noise. Shin says business has already dropped 40 to 50% in the past 3 years. His sister opened the nail salon 22 years ago and he took over a few years later. He opened Subway next door just 1 year before construction began. He has a daughter in high school and a son in college who is relying solely on scholarships and loans to pay for school. Ronchini has a 2-year-old son he is struggling to support. He says his wife, his mom, and his stepdad are all pitching in and working without pay. Ronchini says all 6 merchants on his block are immigrants.
A lot of them have been here maybe 10, maybe less, maybe 20 years, probably a lot more of them, some less than 10 years. And some of them have, fear of speaking up, fear of retribution, fear of speaking up also because they don't speak English well.
Some of the merchants have formed an alliance and are working to get their voices heard. Shin says he doesn't even want to think about the possibility of losing his businesses.
Other life is gone. We cannot moving back. Come to here for work. Most we make a success, get our American dreams. But this one, subway construction, they step by step destroyed my American dreams. Not only me, all of the merchants.
On a mission to salvage their American dreams, merchants of the 2nd Avenue Business Association are demanding a real estate tax abatement, a sales tax-free zone for the area, and improved sanitary conditions. On the Upper East Side, this is Laura Shin.